please stand? We're here today, among family and friends, to join together Cameron and Aisha in the promise of marriage. Marriage is the most important and most valuable relationship there is in this life. Therefore, we should commit ourselves to each other unconditionally.
Keep going.
That's right. With the support of those closest to us, and also understanding the responsibility of the words that we're about to speak and the pledges that we're about to take. So into this lifelong promise, Cameron and Aisha come now to be joined. Would you all please be seated?
Oh, thanks. You're not crying, people just say no, I'm laughing. You keep
Come a
going.
little closer.
Okay.
Well, today is a very, very special day for the both of you. Your love for each other has brought you here where you're taking the biggest of all steps. You're promising your love to each other for a lifetime. Now this is a covenant to be willing to make any sacrifice for the welfare of the other, to make a willful choice to be there for each other each and every day, regardless of the challenges that you will face together in this life. In mankind's long history, we've never discovered a better way of life than sharing it together in love in a lasting and responsible way. This arrangement seems to meet deepest needs for you, for love and companionship, for someone with whom we can share in an intimate and trusting way of hopes, joys, and dreams of life. But real love is something beyond the warmth and glow, the excitement and romance of a brand new relationship. It's caring as much about the welfare and happiness of your life partner as well as about your own. You see, real love is not only total absorption into each other, it's looking outward in the same direction together. Love makes burdens lighter.
I need more tissue. I want to slide. I'm sorry. Oh, God. I don't know what to do with this one.
Here.
No, it's cool. Why? I did it in my dress. Keep going. Sorry.
Love makes burdens lighter because you divide them. It makes joys more intense because you share them. And it makes you stronger so you can be involved in life in ways you dare not risk alone. You are now taking into your care and keeping the happiness of the one person in the whole world whom you love best. You're adding to your life not only the affection of each other, but also the blessing and companionship of a deep trust. You are agreeing to share strengths, responsibilities, to share love. Now, marriage is a journey. There are no maps, GPS, or navigation systems. There's only the commitment to stay on the same path, to love and cherish each other every day. So talk a lot to each other, listen even more, don't expect perfection, only an honest effort, learn from your mistakes. Remember that laughter heals, so laugh a lot together. Now you two are off to an excellent start. This union of husband and wife is a journey and not a destination. So travel far together for many, many years. Don't take each other for granted or all the special moments along the way. Love gently and always remember you hold each other's heart. Cameron, do you take Aisha to be your wife, to live together in the promise of marriage? Do you promise to love and serve her, respect and support her, and allowing nothing or no one to come between you? Do you give yourself completely to her for as long as you both shall live? Aisha, do you take Cameron to be your husband to live together in the promise of marriage? Do you promise to love and serve him, support and respect him, and allowing nothing or no one to come between you? Do you give yourself completely to him for as long as you both shall live?
Thank you.
She does twice.
You a couple of times.
Would you turn to face one another and hold each other's hands?
Gotta get rid of the tissue.
These are the hands of your best friend, strong and full of love for you. We're holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future, as you laugh and cry, as you share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will care for you in illness and hold you when fear or grief fills your heart. These are the hands that will wipe the tears from your eyes. Tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly hold on to yours when you struggle through the difficult times in life. These are the hands that will give you the strength and support to chase your dreams. These are the hands that when words are no longer enough will become your lifeline. These are the hands that will tenderly lift your chin and brush your cheek as they raise your face to look into eyes that are filled completely with love for you. These are the hands that will protect and treasure you all the days of your life. And lastly, these are the hands that even when tested by years of living will be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. May they build a relationship founded in love and rich in caring. Cameron and Aisha have their own vows that they would like to recite to one another. Gentlemen first.
Thank God.
Promise to encourage your compassion, because that is what makes you unique and wonderful. Promise to nurture your dreams, because through them your soul shines. I promise to help shoulder our challenges, for there is nothing we cannot face together. I promise to be your partner in all things, working with you as part of the whole. Lastly, promise to you perfect love, perfect trust, for one lifetime isn't enough. I love you.
Oh, I shouldn't. I'm not a serious girl. All right. Cameron, you've bewitched me body and soul, and I love you. I love you more than the word pancake. It's not coming down. Thanks. And more than cheddar cheese. And speaking of the glorious byproduct, I promise to never cup of cheese you. I also promise to love you, even when you drive me crazy every day. I promise to be faithful and there for you when times are tough, and they will. Finally, I promise to protect you from carbon freezing. The stars themselves couldn't keep us apart. You are the droid I'm looking for.
Yours is better.
I know. This was heartfelt.
Bob, may I have that ring, please? Thank you. And Shay, may I have that ring, please?
Yes, I do love a tissue. I'm like big. Thanks. Okay. Okay.
These rings you have brought are symbols of your love. They are physical expressions of something that's much deeper, much more valuable, that's in your hearts for each other. As you wear these rings, they will always be a reminder to yourselves of your lifelong promise to each other here today, and a symbol and seal of your love. As these rings are designed without an ending, they speak of eternity. So may the incorruptible substance of these rings represent the love, glowing, increasing luster through the years. May these rings which you give to each other also be a reminder of the way that you feel this very day, and a sign of your eternal love, trust, and faithfulness. Let's place them on Aisha's ring finger.
Push it off. It'll eventually go. Yeah. Smaller.
I'd like you to hold it there.
Oh.
Look into her eyes and repeat after me. With this ring, I commit myself completely to you,
Completely to you.
and seal my promise
Seal my promise
to be your faithful,
to be your faithful
and loving husband.
and loving husband.
Aisha, you'll take that ring and place it on Cameron's ring finger.
Okay.
I'd like you to hold it there, look into his eyes, and repeat after me. With this ring, I commit myself
I commit myself
completely to you
completely to you
and seal my
and
promise
seal my promise
to be your faithful
to be your faithful
and loving wife.
loving wife.
One of the most profound expressions of love that I have found says that love is patient and love is kind. It is never jealous or envious, boastful or proud. Love does not demand its own way, and it keeps no records of wrongs. If you love someone, you'll be loyal to them no matter what the cost. You always believe in them, always expect the best of them, and always stand your ground in defending them. Well, I'm sure I can speak on behalf of everyone here today. It's certainly been a joy to be a part of this celebration of your lives, being joined together in the promise of marriage. Since Cameron and Aisha have agreed together in the promise of marriage, you've done this before your family and friends. You've given and pledged your vows to each other, and you sealed those vows by the giving and the receiving of a ring. Therefore, it gives me great pleasure to pronounce that you're husband and wife. Cameron, you may kiss your bride.
Been a month, man.
May I introduce to all of you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Cameron and Aisha James.